We are here in Colombo, and the first team has just started. The first team is actually from restaurant Vermeer, which is a one Michelin star restaurant, I understand, from Amsterdam. So we have with us their mentor, Chef Rudolf, who is going to tell us a little bit more maybe about the restaurant.
Yes, we are one Michelin star restaurant in Amsterdam. We're very focused on local products and vegetables and herbs in general. That resulted a few years ago when we started our own rooftop garden where we harvest small vegetables and fresh herbs daily. And our executive chef Chris Naylor started to have beehives 3 or 4 years ago, which resulted to have nowadays we have 4 beehives where we harvest the honey. We use it in the hotel, in the restaurant kitchen, and also here today in the challenge.
So could you tell us a little bit more about the journey, of the high tea journey that has been?
Yeah, we started. The guys did the challenge in the Netherlands, the national competition. They won it last year, and ever since we've been talking about this, the global challenge, nearly daily, tasting the different kind of teas, thinking about the menus, about the presentation, about the extra things to impress the jury, and to use the high quality of Dilmah teas in general, also in the restaurant. And the last week since we arrived here on Friday has been a very exciting ride with lots of impressions towards today, towards the challenge.
So you mentioned some extra things, right, that you're planning. So would you like to share with us a little bit about the extra things without revealing too much?
The extra things is we were very much focused on the use of the vegetables and the herbs like we do in the restaurant back home, and to bring some of those special herbs over here in Colombo, to bring the honey from the Amsterdam rooftop, those kind of things, yeah.
And you mentioned something about a very natural outlook as well to reflect the restaurant.
Yeah, the very natural outlook is what we're trying to do, reflection of the restaurant, the menu we have. You can see it in the chef whites Vilmos is wearing, but also in the table setting. We use a lot of natural products to enhance the experience of healthy vegetable-based cookery.
So is high tea a very common culture in Netherlands?
I wouldn't say a very common culture, but it is mainly done in hotel restaurants, where you still have the classical setup of the high tea, which the Dilmah family is so looking forward to change that for the 21st century. So it makes it very much a challenge to be part of that.
How do you think, in your opinion, since the Dilmah Real High Tea Challenge has started, how has that helped to shape the high tea culture in Netherlands?
Till today, maybe not that much yet, but hopefully, when we are successful here, we can help to improve the quality, the change in the high tea for the Netherlands, the Dutch people, the Dutch market itself. I think the classical setup of the high tea will always remain in the classical hotels. However, it is interesting to see how that can evolve and develop after this competition.
And personally, because I'm sure you've done a lot of tea tastings since embarking on the high tea journey.
Yes.
What is your favorite high tea, and what do you like about Dilmah teas?
My personal favorite is the Darjeeling tea. But for instance, Vilmos is very keen on the springtime oolong with the ginger, which is also used in today's competition in one of the tea-inspired dishes. What I personally like about the Dilmah teas is, apart from the high quality and the different ranges, they offer a very wide selection of tea, black teas, green teas, different kind of infusions, and also flavored teas.
And could you also, I know you spent a lot of time with the competitors, could you tell us a little bit more about them, and what do you as their mentor hope to see, from this, the finals?
The two guys are forming a really good team. They're very different from each other, but I think that's the right combination to compete in this kind of challenges. Vilmos, for instance, is very much focused on the food part. Obviously, he's the chef, but to find the right combinations in terms of the food pairing, the tea pairing dishes, where Wesley is very much about the whole overview. So the dressing of the table, the combination, the matching with the food and the teas. And they both have their personal style. And I'm here then to sort of mix that all together and make sure that, you know, that everything runs smoothly.
Thank you very much.